Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Hearthstone. What we need to do today is summon 17 minions that cost 5 or more and win one game, all in an arena run, which ought to be interesting. Let's see, so priest or paladin or hunter. I think we need to go hunter. I want to do an arena run just because. If your hand is empty, we'll take that one, and then we'll take this one, and then why not? And then take, let's see, take that, take the owl, of course, take the core hound, take the explosive sheep, take that, we'll take a beast, let's see. I am definitely leaning heavy on the high 5 or more summons right now, and I don't really need to focus completely on that. Let's see. Let's see, come on, change the health to 1. Let's see. Interesting. We'll take that. We'll take this. I guess we'll take this one. Take the starving buzzard. We'll take this one. Let's see. Take another web spinner. We'll take this with taunt. Should I have a kill command? I'll take it. Unleash the hounds, definitely. And another one of these. And we'll take this. And let's see, take that. And let's see, this one. Just not naming anything or doing anything to explain what I'm picking. I'm mostly just randomly picking. Okay, so this is add a spare part to your hand when someone then dies. Destroy a beast or do that. We'll take it. Why not? So, probably not a great deck here. We're gonna just, we want one victory, hopefully, and we want to summon a bunch of 5 things. We did build a deck that gave us 5 or more mana, a lot of 5 or more mana characters, which means we're gonna have to play for late games and all of that. Have the Hearthstone deck tracker on. Not sure if it's working or not because it has to be kind of on top of the screen. And so I'm afraid even when I just change it a little bit that it goes off. And it's not going to be helpful today other than it's going to give you an example of what I have in my normal deck versus what I have in this arena deck. So it will eliminate things, I suppose, in the Hearthstone deck tracker, things that overlap, but then just give me error codes that I don't believe you see. for every card that's not in my normal deck. Let's see. Deal 2 damage to all minions. Alright, well this ought to be an interesting event. If he attacks my guy, my effect should deal 2 damage to his guys. Hoping. I'm hoping. Yep. Sometimes I've seen it go the other way. How things work and the order of how things work, it's not greatly defined here. This is 7-2, this is a 5-4. Let's do the 5-4.
Job done.
For the Lost Tail Strider. Tall Strider.
Red alert.
Really? Darn it. Well. Summon this then.
Job's done.
We're getting to our 5th turn. And I've got a whole bunch of 5 guys I can summon.
Yes.
I feel icky.
Let's do this.
Someone say Bob.
Quit hitting me. Darn it, hit the other guy. It always goes like that. It always goes like that. I hate to say always, but it always goes like that. Six for charge. There we go, making progress.
Pandaria will be ours. Reporting for duty.
Alright. If your opponent has 15 or less health, gain +3/+3. I want to do this, and then this, and then this. Attack this one, this one, this one, and then I'll attack this one. Which should keep these 2 alive this turn. I say should. If I can do 7 to...
That was a mistake. Reporting for duty.
Whenever you summon a beast, draw a card. Well, if I do that now, that's not gonna help any. Let's play this. Do I want to kill any of these guys? Let's go ahead and just kill this one. Yeah, now he should have a difficult time killing the Core Hound. He shouldn't have a real problem killing the Matter Bomber. Okay, so the true silver sword.
Someone called.
15 to 30, it's not looking good for me.
That was a mistake.
He's making mistakes, at least he's realizing he's making mistakes. this, summon this, and do this.
Job's done.
How many cards do I have left? 16? If I summon this guy again,
Reporting for duty.
I basically have to, though. I have to summon this guy and this guy.
Show them all.
Reinforcements requested.
This guy. Give a friendly beast +2/+2 and gain taunt. I could give two guys taunt right now. I think
Shields
that's
up.
probably a better idea. Alright. Kill that one. And then kill that one. That will work.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Error 37.
Reporting for duty.
I need a beast out there. Let's see. Put a beast. Then we can give him +2/+2/taunt. And this
Ready
guy.
for action!
This. Which,
I got this.
yeah, I need to damage him.
Job done.
Shields up. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
At least we're going the long haul. Seems like we'll be able to summon. Next turn, if I do this, he'll be down to 15. Alright. We do this. Summon this. Hopefully that wasn't a horrible mistake.
To arms! Well played.
Attack this. And that's Avenge. So now he's a 5/4. Attack him in the face.
Job done.
Oh, this is difficult.
Engaging TC-130. Mental dislocator.
They'll never know what hit them.
Reporting for duty. Well played.
Oh, I've won! So, let's see. We can summon this one.
Get behind me.
We can summon this one. And then take that victory. Some of that was luck, some of that was skill. 3 victories, 40 gold, and we got, I believe that was 8 summons of 5 creatures. We only need to do 9 more. Well, it can't be. It couldn't have been 8, it must have been 6. 6 plus 3 would have been 9. 7 would have been 6 plus 3 was 10. No, it was 8. I was right the first time.
Your soul
Oh.
shall be mine.
That's
Let the
always
hunt
unfortunate
begin.
when you show your stupidity. It's been a long time since I've been in a math class. And then math got weird in high school. Just all of a sudden it started being X, Y, and this, and it never was really numbers that often.
Ready for action.
So they teach you in all elementary and junior high to deal with all these numbers, and then they start throwing letters in there just to screw with you. Got nothing better to do. Let's summon that guy. So, what's there to talk about? Just getting to the Witcher 3 that a lot of people are saying they're having visual like problems with The Witcher, but I think it's just reviewers were given Xbox One versions of it, and that's why they're having problems with it. And I imagine that the PS4 has similar problems. Both of those systems, by every testament I've heard, are way too underpowered. They felt way too underpowered to me when they were announced. I mean, this isn't just PC is the master race talk. I'm just saying they just didn't put any money into them. I'm not even sure if either Microsoft or Sony is even losing money on the parts that they picked. They might be actually making profit on them, which is right out the door. Because particularly when you know the price of those things, it's $300 to $400 for the console, and it's still way too underpowered. I spent $1,000 on a new PC, and I'm not seeing those problems. And that's just me with my buying power of one unit. Microsoft and Sony should have been able, with their buying power of thousands and thousands of units, they should have been able to charge Divine Shield.
Victory!
Kill this guy. They should have been able to get at least a GTX 970 equivalent. That's what I have. They should have been able to get 32 megs of RAM. They should have both put an SSD in their computer, in their systems, and neither one did.
I wonder.
Now, I have like a 250 gigabyte SSD. You could probably get it down to 80 gigabytes, easy. Just because it only needs to be a situation where one or two games are actually on the SSD and then the rest are on another hard drive. Power supply shouldn't have been an issue. Processor shouldn't have been an issue. I just feel like they cheaped out. It's hard to say, to make an argument that they didn't. This is gonna work well. This is gonna work really well. I want to summon some guys next turn. I'll summon this one. If I can do this, I can summon this guy, but I'm low on health. Not looking great. But I don't have anything else to really play next turn unless I draw something. I wish I had something with taunt.
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Give me a mana crystal. Set a hero's remaining health to...
I bring life.
Okay. That works. Who would have guessed that card would actually help? I think that deserves a well played, don't you think? It was total luck, but wow. Gain 11 health by summoning an 8/8 creature.
you call that?
Your magic shall not save you.
Well, silencing me now is not going to do anything. Let's see. If I play this, and then we do 1 damage to the face. Let's see, how can we protect this? So we'll do 1 here. We
I
want
will
to do
move.
1 here. We want 1 here. And then 1 here.
For Blackwood! Job done.
And our turn. So now I've got enough.
Summon me!
Done. 1. I don't need any more victories actually. I just need to summon a few more guys. 5 more. 5 cards. So not a real big problem. Although I do want more victories, if I could get this to go all the way to 12, that certainly would be nice. That would be really, really amazing actually. And it would get us gold back. We could win probably 300 to 600 gold, and on top of card packs and dust and all of the other things that we need to continue down this path of trying to get
versus
a complete collection
You asked
just
for
in
it.
the basics.
Let
So
the hunt begin.
if I ever say I'm trying to get all gold for every single card, I might have gone insane. Let me just put it that way. If I ever say that, I might have just gone down the rabbit hole. Because that would take a lot of work. But I mean, we're gonna be playing this for a long time. There was a new card game in inside The Witcher that was pretty cool. I will have to start off by saying though, I wish this new card game, is called Gwent, was released as a standalone app on a phone or something, and was released early, like the Fable pub games that came out, because I really like the Fable pub games concept. You play these games, they're fun on their own, they get you in-game currency. I really like that concept, but they didn't do that. So Gwent is just in Witcher 3, and I played the first tutorial-ish game of it, and it's a very unique card game. And it goes basically 2 rounds, and whoever has the most attack power at the end of the round wins. Well, it doesn't go for 2 rounds. It could go for 2 to, I suppose, 4 rounds. If you win 1, then your opponent wins 1, then you win. Or maybe even longer if you tie, I suppose. But yeah, let's just play this. It has 3 rows. It has like a near row, a mid-range row, and a far-range row. And you can only play your cards in a specific row. There's an icon on each card that says these rows. And I don't know if that really affects anything now that I think about it, because it's your combined thing that
Did someone say bomb?
I can't.
I should have done that first. Oh well, that worked either way, but that really wasn't the best way to play that. And there's weather cards that will affect a specific row. Special cards, is what they're said, but they all look like weather things to me so far. So one weather card might reduce the attack of everybody on the near row, or the mid-range row, or the far-range row. And let's see. Not holding the dragon. And then you have a leader card that has a leader ability you can use once in the entire game. And it's, I guess it's supposed to somewhat a simpler game. There's definitely a lot less cards and all of that. Let's see. Give a friendly beast +2/+2. I guess I shouldn't have wasted that card. Oh well. Well. Flame Strike. Your cards cost 3 more now.
My work is paramount. You gotta be kidding me!
Job's done.
So, yeah, Gwent is weird. It is a weird card game. The weirdest part, and I think the part that makes it so unique, is that it feels like they started off with the concept, you're gonna have a deck of 22 cards, but at the beginning you're gonna only draw 10, and you can mulligan 2. And those 10 cards are the only cards you're actually gonna be playing with in the entire game. So, as far as I see it, there's no way to,
Ready for action!
Shields up!
there's absolutely no way to draw more cards. So, you have to make the decision, are you going to play a whole bunch of cards on the first round to make sure you win that round? Or you're going to save some cards for the second round or possibly even third round. And so it's some deeper strategy there. And the rounds end when both players pass. Otherwise, you can pass and then the other player can play again and spend 1 more card or 2 more cards or 3 more cards to ensure they have victory. But they could also just pass. So it's strange, and I'm gonna have to play it some more to see if it really works itself out as an actual viable card game. We only need 2 more 5 guys. Alright, that's good. Although I wish I would get some more victories. Come on, give me like 5 quick concedes in a row. I'll take that. Just lost connections and concedes. 5 in a row. I think probably playing Gwent against a human player versus computer players would drastically change the strategy too. It's kind of interesting though. The biggest problem though, of course, and this was kind of in the Talos Principle too, is that in the Talos Principle there were these Tetris-like block puzzles where you had Tetris pieces and had to fill in the block completely, and so only in the right orientation would that work. And that was fine and all, but that really didn't feel like part of the game, and Gwent is really not going to feel like playing The Witcher 3. And The Witcher 3 is already a very complicated and intricate game with all these other systems, and then on top of that we're gonna have in the middle of some episodes. Let's just play another game of Gwent, and it's gonna be kind of silly. But that's kind of the problem, I guess, in general with open world systems. In general, is that once you go past a certain line and you really try to make an entire world, there's gonna just be boring and stuff that's not related. The Witcher 3, in my mind, and The Witcher is, oh, it'll disconnect it from the Hearthstone service. Oh, great. Let's see if we can reconnect. Is all about fighting monsters and being a Witcher, and the story. It's not about doing too much else. Now The Witcher is written in such a way that their whole job as a Witcher is to take on side quests and kill monsters and gain gold, and there's a collection element to get and make potions and such. Here we go. That is good. I was afraid for a second there we were going to lose connection completely.
The light shall bring victory.
Glad I finally got a logo that I can put in the background instead of just a black screen. Although I probably have overused it in a few examples, or accidentally exited it out is more accurate. I've accidentally exited and then thought to myself, well, they see my logo, I'll just keep on talking and wrapping it up. That does seem to be something that's happening more and more in games, is that you are, when you click quit to the main, quit, or whatever it says, whether it says quit or exit or what, you're not getting the warning OK button anymore. And I want the warning OK button when I'm exiting the game.
Pain speak to me.
Maybe I am getting them and I'm just clicking OK so fast because I've become...
My work is paramount. Keep me alive.
I don't know, numb to OK boxes now. But yeah, sometimes I exit in the middle of the recording and it's like, I meant to go to the main. I didn't mean to exit out the whole game.
I am not a morning person.
So here we've got 3 5s and a 7 ready to go. See if I do
Stop
this
distracting me!
and then I do this. That works. The black
Mind if I roll need?
doesn't want to be distracted apparently. Okay. Let's summon this. Then we can kill this.
Job done.
So next turn I can summon one of these.
Where shall I strike?
Let's go ahead and kill
Stop
it.
distracting me!
It's their turn. So summon this starving buzzard and summon this beast and I'll draw 2 cards. So the wild pyromaniac looks far too much like the Doomsayer in its art. I always get them confused.
It's time for a little blood.
Kill all my guys. I still kind of feel like I'm at the advantage, even though I attack less than he is. A lot of spells. Let's see. Summon this guy.
Shields up!
Who you want me to?
And end the turn. So, I guess I should be able to do core health. I want to make sure to attack with this guy so his taunt comes into existence. Stealth and taunt. Let's see. Summon this. Summon
Ready
this.
for action!
Don't kill anybody.
I got
I
this.
just want to attack the face. So that's 14, 16, 17. I potentially could have done. I've played enough of the 5 mana things, even if I lose, we'll get the quest done, at least. Alright, so charge. What do we have here? We have 12 that we can do to the face, but I don't think that's...
I got this.
This is right. Going flash. I think he's in a bit of a bind right now. Well, that doesn't work. Okay. Charge Divine Shield.
To Northrend!
Either one's gonna kill this guy.
Victory!
All done.
I am ready.
So he's making. Doesn't look like he's got a great move right now. Play
Are
that.
you ready for this?
Job's done.
So race to the face now.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Let's see. Deal 3 damage, deal 5 if you have a beast. Let's deal 3 damage to this guy.
You gotta be kidding me!
Job's done.
So it will take these 3 guys or this guy to kill this guy. Otherwise I win. And in the meantime I can
Behold
do
the
2
might of
damage to him.
Stormwind!
Alright, well that's one way to fix this. So these 2 guys now, and then 11 to my If I had a better deck, I shouldn't have a card. This will help.
I bring life
not enough, he could still just attack my face directly and win, and should. Not to, interestingly enough. Done, which is all we really needed to do. We're at 2,445 right now. What were we at when we started? I didn't look to see how much we wanted to be above. And I'm pretty sure we didn't. I think we only got 120. Maybe we'll get really lucky here in this card pack opening. All new cards. Well, there's one card. We have that one, we have that one, we have that one, we have that one. And I believe that might be new, but I don't know. We will see in the collection real fast. So we can disenchant 4 out of the 5 cards for 20 dust. Not a lot. It's pretty pathetic. So the one new card we had, let's see, where is it? Assassin's Blade, that's not new. Ogre, Ninja, that's new. We only had one of those. Alright, let's go to the neutral and just start creating something. With our 100, because we're over 100 now, we can make a target dummy. Yay. And I suppose next thing we'll make, once we have 100 dust, is the Hungry Crab. And then we'll just keep working our way down this list and making things. We're not doing too bad though. If we look, it's looking to average about 2 missing cards per page until we get in the middle of the 5s, and then we have a whole bunch of 5s, and then a whole bunch of 6s, and 7s and 8s and 9s and 12s and 20s. But that might be exponentially an improvement, because as we start getting into these higher things, that means we'll have 2 of all the low mana cards already, so we'll get more and more dust, and it will just become a slightly quicker process. Of course, if we want this guy, it says 1600 dust. So that's a ton of dust. We're hoping that the way the card packs work, they give us a break, and thus once we have 2 of a card, we are very unlikely to get 2 more. But that's really just a hope. I don't know if any of that's true. But there's a lot of things I don't know. One thing I do know is that this is the end of the episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to support me, click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to follow or friend me on practically any social media, all those links are down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.